Yeah, so I'm going to keep this video as short as possible because I know nobody likes to watch long videos. But this is how I made 4K today on one of my accounts. And I am actually still holding this trade, but we're going to break down how we took this trade first, and then I'll go over why I'm still holding it. So if you look at NASDAQ on the daily, you can see that it's clearly extremely bullish, but we've pushed into all-time highs. So we've never seen these prices before on NASDAQ. Here was previous all-time highs here. So I'm sure you all know the same. What goes up must come down. That applies with trading as well. I did catch a few buys here on the way up, obviously, when we're trending bullish. But at this area here, when we're at all-time highs, I'm usually just looking to sell because it's unknown price action. We don't know what levels we're going to reject off here, where we're going to reject from. It can reject from anywhere. So if you have a look on the 4 hour, this was the biggest giveaway. It's nearly very similar to the last NASDAQ video that I made. Just looking at the candles. The candles will tell you a lot of things that you need to know about what price is going to do next. So look here on the 4 hour. This is when NASDAQ is trending bullish. I'm sure you'll be able to spot the difference between up the top here and down here. So look at this price action. Strong bullish candles, little pullbacks, big pushes, little pullbacks, and big pushes. Right, so clearly bullish trend in the market. We've broke above all-time highs, and then what happened? We start failing to make a new all-time high. So obviously this is our all-time high at this stage when we don't see this price action. So before this price action was created here on market open, this was our all-time high. We had a gap down, and then look how price started reacting. We have just small bullish candle closes, nothing like these big impulse moves here. And it's just messy. Usually when it starts getting messy and choppy, that's when you know it's going to change direction. But anyways, regardless of that, look at the size of the candles. So here we have a 4 hour candle. Can even draw a little supply zone up here from the top of the wicks. So we have these candles here, and they're completely different to the candles that were happening over here. We have a weak bullish candle close, then we have another weak bullish candle close with a wick to the top. Then we have a tiny candle, little indecision candle, followed by another one. So you can see there's a clear slowdown in momentum to the upside. So I'm waiting to catch sells from here back down. So if you look on the 1 minute time frame, this was the probably the easiest entry I've taken in a long time. Just textbook picture perfect. So we'll go to the 1 minute time frame, and we'll have a scroll up to where I took the entry. I'm sure you can already spot it for those who have been trading the while. Very, very, very simple setup. So we have a low here. This is a 1 minute low. Then we have a 1 minute high up here. So we're still in bullish structure at this point. I'm not looking to do anything here. But then we start breaking to the downside. So we break this 1 minute structure. Where broke the structure? This high here was what broke this structure to the downside. So here's our low. It got taken out here on the 1 minute and we pulled back. So what broke structure? This high here. So we're looking to take a trade from here. That's the area that I was looking to take a trade from. Soon as we pushed back in to this level, we pulled back. And then if you look at the time as well, it's 1:30. There is volume at this time. Usually I wait till 2:30, but to be honest, the structure was broken. That's my trade. Stop loss above the highs anyway. If NASDAQ did want to manipulate to the upside at 2:30, I probably still would have survived, but it didn't. So here you go. Here's the entry here. I took this soon as, I'm going to zoom right in so you can see it. So the 1 minute time frame is the same as any other time frames. 1 minute time frame freaks people out. It's the exact same. Exact same as what you're looking at on the 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute. Same on the 1 minute. The only difference is each one of these candles is 1 minute, and on the hour, each candle is 1 hour. So the exact way you trade the H1 is the way you can trade the M1. There's a little secret for you that no one's going to tell you. So you have rejections from here on the 1 minute, And I took it as soon as I start seeing these little lows being taken out on the 1 minute. So see here. So once price start pushing quickly in one direction, I just took an entry here. Stop loss above the high, and then my TP. To be honest, I'm still holding this trade on a 200k account, but my payout is due tomorrow on FTMO. So I did actually just close this early, just so I can get a payout tomorrow, which I will obviously post on my Instagram as always, so you can see it's legit. I'm not just making these things up. So I did actually just take me profits around here. I closed actually just before this, so 1:3 I ended up getting now. And there isn't really any levels here. I just wanted a nice little push with volume, which I got at 1 o'clock, half one. So that was me done. And I did actually get back in this trade when we pushed back up. So exact same type of entry. Well, not on the 1 minute. I took it based off half two. Here's half two here, pushing back up. So this was what I said about the manipulation of half two, is when I usually like to take my trades. So I actually ended up catching the trade at half one down to here, closed just before TP. And then when price did pull back up, I seen that as manipulation at half two. I just got back in again, just slightly lower. And yeah, it just melted straight through my original TP. But I am still holding this trade, and I'm looking for it to come down a lot lower. So I'm in this on a 200k, and I'm on a couple of 100ks with a different firm as well, which trades on C Trader, unfortunately. So I'm looking to actually take this down to around here, which is a 1:11. And the reason for that is I don't always go for these big trades. That this is not a trade you take every day. But I've said this in my last video. It's an all-time high. What goes up must come down. It's as simple as that. We've had this huge move up for how long now? Days, weeks, probably 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks. We've had this move all the way to the upside. Not one single the daily bearish candle has been printed. This is going to be the first daily candle bearish that's printed. I'm most definitely holding this. So it's risk free anyways. Whatever happens, happens. If it plays out, plays out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I've still banked profit on this regardless. So my TP is down here, and that's literally just the previous all-time highs level, which is here. And it also lines up on the 1 hour with just this little area here. Lines up around there as well. So that's the trade anyway that I took today. Like I said, I'm still holding it. Tomorrow, what will I expect? What can I expect tomorrow? Well, since we've closed bearish, well, we haven't closed yet, but I assume we're going to close bearish since it's a pretty big move. Let's say we close where we are now. I would be expecting tomorrow to have a wick to the upside, and then when a bit of volume comes in, flip bearish and continue down and hit me TP tomorrow. I do genuinely think that this has a long way to come down, but look, like I always say, there's no point in holding for huge trades. Take your profits and get out. And then if you still think it's going down, just get in again when the setup presents itself. There's no point in trying to hold for. There's no point in me trying to hold for this. What is the point in that without taking any profits? I've already banked profits up here, and I'm still holding these trades to down here. That's more than 2-3 months. That would do me for if this trade plays out. So I'm not going to go holding it down to here. If we do come down here, great. I'll just wait for a wick to be made on the next daily candle when we're down here, and I'll look for levels that I can take price down to the downside in the next couple of days. But for now, that is this trade breakdown done. Weekly as well, by the way, it looks like it's going to flip bearish. So if that flips bearish, it should push down a good bit. But this is a safe target for me anyways, is just tap off this level. At the end of the day, we could just tap this level and go back up. So yeah, that's this trade breakdown done anyways. Let me know on Instagram what you would want to see more of. That's the NASDAQ trade done. I'll probably get around to posting another trade breakdown at some stage next week anyways. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed, liked, and leave a comment.